Yo, what's up, all you action figure lovers out there? It's Master Marvel back at it once again, bringing you yet another action figure review. And this time, the topic is Masters of the Universe. And once again, another disclaimer: this video is not for kids. This is for adult collectors only, adults only. There's strong content on here, there's shit talking, there's whatever, Uh, but yeah, so back to the topic here. Masters of the Universe, that's what I want to talk about. Mainly, I want to talk about my collection of Masters of the Universe, but more specifically, my collection of Masters of the Universe Mega Construx. So, sorry about that. So right away, one of the things I want to talk about is uh, when Mega Construx first kind of came a thing. He-Man and Skeletor were released, and I got them, but I was thinking, man, nothing's gonna come of this. There's really no point in keeping these. They'll probably be easy to come by. For whatever dumb reason, I sold those two. God, I regret it because now they're extremely expensive. But anyways, it's not a big deal. It's not like I'm in need of a He-Man or Skeletor. But as far as the single carded versions go, I don't have those anymore. And it sucks. It's because I want them back. But anyways, start off, I got Man-at-Arms here. Mega Construx Man-at-Arms. Really cool. Get a good close up of that guy in there. He is actually really cool. So, and at first when they were doing these, they just kind of like mixed them in with a bunch of, other characters from different lines or whatever. These aren't all exactly in order as to when they were released. I'm just how I got them sitting up here. This was Series 2, though. I know that. We had Tila here. She looked amazing. Very much reminded me of the vintage toys. So it was cool. I was like, yeah, man, this is awesome. They're doing Masters of the Universe characters. So I started making sure they got my attention, and I started collecting them. Well, by then, it was already too late. Like, He-Man and Skeletor had spiked in price. So, but, Mattel, they have ways to make sure that they keep releasing the same characters so you still can get a hold of them if you want. But Faker here is super awesome. It's amazing. I love this Faker. Absolutely love it. Definitely one of my favorite He-Man characters. So then that brings us to Evelyn. Very good likeness of Evelyn there. Our Mega Construx style. Basically Legos. Now see, when I was a kid growing up with Legos, like, I loved Legos, and I didn't think there was enough Lego characters to go along with your Legos. I mean, unless you had big money, you can afford the expensive Lego sets. Nowadays, it's like, there's so many specific characters and like different characters for in both Legos, Lego-like things, Mega Construx. I mean, yeah, whole big society of people nowadays for everything, every property you can think of. Here's Beastman, looking pretty awesome. So I haven't been able to get anything that's been, because like I said, these were sporadically placed in lines of other random characters. But I know that there's supposed to be new releases done, and it's just a Masters of the Universe specific line. So that's awesome. So then, after they started doing those, these popped up out of the blue at Walmart. we started getting these. So now once again, I've got He-Man and Skeletor. So all over again. So I'm not missing them exactly, but I don't have them SIM carded. As you can see, everything I have is still carded. So it's just the way it's been with my Mega Construx, is it's all still carded. But they look amazing. It's just like having miniature versions of the old Motu stuff. So that really pleases me. And shit. I'm distracted for a moment. Yeah, it's cool. I love these things. That's why I want He-Man and Skeletor again in the single carded, because I don't think I'm going to open these, which is really something that's going to probably piss my girlfriend off. And I'll explain why in here in a minute. But, so loving these. They remind me of just miniaturized versions of the old He-Man stuff. That's what I was getting at. So yeah, to keep all these carded, eventually having them hung on the wall. I hope they do tons more of these characters, like everybody, because I want them all. I have to have them all. And then we saw this. I was ecstatic about it. Had to get my hands on there. Once again, He-Man and Skeletor. So, even though I don't have them single carded, I still now have another copy of He-Man and Skeletor. So there's that, and that's our Wind Raider. So here's what would really piss off my girlfriend, because she bought this for me. And to know that I'll probably never take it out of the box and put this fucking thing together would probably be enough to piss her off, thinking that she wasted all that money. But we have this amazing, and it's heavy too, this amazing Castle Grayskull from Mega Construx. Holy hell. This thing is a monster. Okay? And when I say monster, I'm talking... Alright, it's Pro Builder for one. 3,508 pieces. It's functional. Okay, it has moving parts on it, elevator, hinges so that it opens up. And it's really amazing. So I wish I had the money. I really do. I really wish I had the money, and who knows, maybe someday I might have the money. But I would get this whole set again so that I could have a carded version and a loose version, because I'd really love to play with these and have them all on display somewhere and not just pegged on the wall in the package. So, but the main thing is, like, to get the rest of them isn't really that big of a deal. It's not that hard to do. And mainly, an easy way to do it is just to get these again, because, you know, you're getting most of the characters already in one pack. And I have an additional... I already have an additional Man-at-Arms and an Evelyn out in the garage. So there's all the characters, basically. So it would just be buying an extra one of these, really, and then kind of maintaining extra characters after that to actually have the playability, because really, you know, you got everything right here. There's not much difference. But once again, okay, like I said, the castle and stuff. But here we go again. Another version of He-Man and Skeletor come in this box here. You get He-Man, you get the Goddess, you get the Sorceress, you get Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, and Beastman, all in this box here. So, really, what you're getting is new here. You're getting the Goddess, you're getting the Sorceress, and you're getting an all-red version, basically, of Beastman. And there are differences in all of the other ones too. You know, He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, their differences in paint jobs and whatever on these as opposed to the rest of them. So, but these are amazing. This Castle Grayskull is so sick. I really would love to play with it. But, like, the one that I really, really want that gets my dick hard, man, is the Masters of the Universe Classics Castle Grayskull. The only Castle Grayskull that I don't own. Because I do. I have the original classic 80s Castle Grayskull. I have the 2000X Castle Grayskull. I have this Castle Grayskull. Not many other Castle Grayskulls were made. So, yeah. I'd really love to get that Classics one, but man, that motherfucker's like $1,000. And eventually, like if I don't hurry up and buy another one of these in due time, it's going to be the case with those two. They're going to be ridiculously expensive. So, I need to get my hands on another one while I still can. And now that I thought about that, but it's like these two, when I see these again, I'm going to have to pick them up. At least another one of these. Because I'd like to have a loose set of these. Same thing with the Wind Raider. I need to get another one of those. Those should be relatively easy to get because they didn't seem to sell out like crazy. So, I still might have a chance to get everything. Of course, they do have a Battle Bones, which was an exclusive. It was some kind of con exclusive. I don't have that, but it is on my list of things to be getting in the near future. So I will end up with it. It's just, oh my god, it's just a matter of time. Look what happened to my Beast Man. Like, the glue just completely came off. Shit. I'm gonna have to fix that, man. I'm gonna have to fix it right now, even. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy. That ought to do it. So yeah, stuff like that happens all the time. So yeah, when I was talking about the Battle Bones, like I said, I will, I want a couple of those. I mean, even if I do just have only one, it seems like that is, same thing with Wind Raider too, you know, like, you can't have too many of those because a Wind Raider is kind of like a common vehicle. It's not just a personalized vehicle. So, we're getting other ones too in the future. I've seen the reveals of them. Like, what is it called? The Buzz. The thing Skeletor rides around in, man. That Rotar. You know what I'm talking about. Plus, we're getting Battlecat. We're getting fucking Panther. We're getting some cool shit. So, this Meg Construct shit's gonna go a long way. So, I may not even end up doing a carded loose set because it'll just get real expensive. Might just go ahead and just open what I have. I mean, minus like that. Open my single card. I don't know. It's. Anyways, so that was the Meg Construx stuff that I talked about. These things here. This is ridiculous. Okay? And I'm not saying ridiculous like in a bad way. At first I thought that. Like I wasn't gonna be excited about it because it was wrestling, and I'm just no longer really a huge fan of wrestling. The last 5+ years of wrestling has just been god awful, hard to watch, just ridiculous antics, dumb shit. You know, it's just not the same anymore. It ain't fucking worth watching. But somehow Mattel decided they're gonna drag wrestling into the Eternia universe with the Master Universe class Origins that they're about to release in 2020. So they did these. And like I said, I was not a fan at all, had no interest really until they came out. And then I got one. My girlfriend went out and got me one. This was the first one off the display thing at Walmart. The first one off of there. Okay. Went back the next day. Still the only one missing. Okay. We don't go to Walmart for a couple days. Or we don't check for a couple days. But like 2 or 3 days later, after she showed me where it came from and the missing one, we go back in there. The whole display thing is gone. There was about 30 of them on there. All sold out. All sold out. These things, like crazy, sold out. So, that stinks. This is going to be a very successful line. And I hope like hell that the Masters of the Universe Origins line is equally crazy, because I want Mattel to shove this shit right down our fucking throats for real. Not necessarily the wrestlers. It's cool, the concept, what they're doing, the merge is cool, but I mean, do not skimp us at all. Don't hold back, Mattel, on what characters you make. Do everything you did in the classics line and then some, like everything. I mean, we want to see Cringer, you know, we want to see, you know, Captain Marlena or Queen Marlena, you know, all the Shiras. I want to see everything, man. Don't hold out at all. Don't hold back nothing. Do that. And this time, if you're going to do a Master Universe and DC crossover, use the Dark Knight Returns Superman and Batman that you used in your multiverse line. As, you know, use those characters because they're well more suited, like, you know, with your KG Beast, your Lobo, you know, do that. You know what I mean? Since you can't do the multiverse anymore, I don't know, I mean, I still know that Mattel still has a DC license. Not necessarily do multiverses and stuff like that. They still can do some DC toys. If they can find a way to do it, make you some DC toys to go along with the Masters or whatever in the Master Universe style. Like you did with the Dark Knight Rises, I think, or the Dark Knight Returns. I think that would be awesome. You know, and give them that articulation. I think that would be cool as hell. So, just a thought. I don't know if legally they can do that or not. Because that's kind of really, I don't know. I just don't know about that. It's legal shit that's completely over my pay grade, so that's whatever. But yeah, I'm real excited about it, man, and I'm looking everywhere because there's 4 more single-carded wrestling figures that are supposed to be available at Walmart, and so far I haven't had any luck finding them, so they haven't surfaced in my area yet. And hopefully I get to them before they're sold out, because You know, I was lucky enough to get the first one off the display thing for these. So we'll see what my luck is with the other ones when it comes time. But they're all Walmart exclusives, so it's the only one selling these. As of now, I don't know if that'll change in the future, but as of right now, the wrestling WWE Eternia and Masters of the WWE Universe, I should say, and the Masters of the Universe Origins, I believe, are going to be all sold specifically at Walmart. So, happy hunting on that. I say that. Happy hunting, because it's going to be wild. And I've got to be there in front of the line because I've got to make sure I get all of mine before everybody else gets theirs. I want my adult copy, my adult collector copy, before all the kids get theirs and do whatever they will, like what we did with our shit when we were kids, you know? Tear them up, lose them, lose pieces. Got to make sure I get copies of them so that I got something for the archives. You know, put in the vault, so 100 years down the line, you know, there they are, still full and complete. And yeah, that's about all I got to say in this video, man. I just keep on doing these videos, trying to add content to my YouTube channel, you know. So, I mean, it's definitely a little unorthodox for me. It's a little outside of what I'm used to doing. But, I don't know. Next, I'd like to probably talk about my DC Multiverse and stuff without totally destroying my shelf. But, like, man, I got to put together a hell of a shelf, and it's still got a lot of figures out there that I need to get from the DC Multiverse line to beef it up. But so far, it's looking pretty awesome. And I just recently got that Lobo Wave. I did a review on it. It's great. I love that Kingdom Come Superman. Love the Batman Beyond. The Green Lantern's awesome. The Flash, the Kid Flash is great. The Lobo is 100%. I love that fucking thing. Some people had mixed feelings about it. Some people didn't care for it. Some people loved it. I'm one of those that absolutely loved it. No matter what about it, I mean, there's not many Lobo figures in 6-inch form, so take what you can get. And there's nothing wrong with that one. It's a really good one. So if you can get your hands on that wave, get it. But that's going to pretty much wrap it up. Someday soon, maybe we'll talk about my Transformers or something. I done boxed up all the Star Wars shit. I probably should have done a video of all that before I boxed it all up. But one day I'll move and I'll be able to get all that shit out, and we'll take a look at it together. So, anyways, hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And as always, you're checking out old MasterMarvel80 here on YouTube. And I will catch you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, man. Peace out.